What can you do in 10 minutes with arpeggios that leads to better knowledge of the fretboard, but also leads to being able to apply them musically when soloing? Before we set the countdown timer, we need a context. Let's take the opening 8 bars of All the Things You Are. Now the idea is that over time you could do what I'm about to show you in 10 minutes. Don't worry if you don't get through all of it in 10 minutes today, that's fine, it's something you could work up to. Before we get onto it, check the description for a link to my website where you can download the PDF of the tab and notation from today for free. You'll also find a link to my Patreon page, which is all centered around learning jazz standards. Now we've got 10 minutes, let's get onto it. So the chord progression, the first 8 bars of All the Things You Are is bar of F minor 7, bar of B flat minor 7, bar of E flat 7, bar of A flat major 7, bar of D flat major 7, G7, 2 bars of C major 7. Just listen to that again. That's the progression we're working over. So I've got a loop. I think it joins just about okay. And we're going to do 10 minutes. About 2 minutes on each exercise, starting now. So first one, we're going to play the arpeggio in order 1, 3, 5, 7. And then we're going to play it with a rhythm of 1 and 2 and. So we're going to leave space on 3 and 4 like this. Let's go in 1, 3, 5, 7. I might sing it. Ba, 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 da. Do, 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 do. 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 I might not sing the. I'm gonna not play the last note. I'm gonna sing it. Da. Maybe try and sing all of it, just play the first note. There, I'm trying to play the first note and then sing the last note, which is, you know, checking that I'm hearing it correctly. You know, E flat 7. Do da da da, boo da da da, boo da da da, boo da da da, do da da da. Because if you can't sing them, I don't think we know them well enough. If they're just, you can play them, but you can't do that. You can't sing them. You don't need to be a good singer. You don't need to be singing the pitches exactly. As you can hear, I'm not bang on perfect. I've definitely got a voice for backing vocals, but I'm thereabouts, and that's really important. You don't have to do it with my rhythm of 1 and 2 and. You could do it on the beat instead. If you find that easier, you could be like, where are we? We're on the E flat 7 now, so you'd be like, do 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 do. So make sure you're playing and not playing, and sing it, and check that you can check that you got the pitches right. The second way you could practice this is to do the arpeggios descending, so go 7, 5, 3, 1. You see I've got it written out there. We're still using the same rhythm, but if you want to just play on the beat, then go for it. But I've done it like that, so you get used to feeling that different rhythm, and you pre-hear the next one. Sing it. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. 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 I'll do that a bit slower for you. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. slow, I change the rhythm to 1 and 2 and. So that'd be one way. We've done ascending, descending, we're singing it. Sometimes sing the arpeggios and don't play them, and then check you've got them right. The next way is to vary the order. You see on this, I'm just looking at the PDF, I've gone 3, 1, 7, 5. So this will sound like this. Let's do that again. Again, let's slow down the rhythm to quarter notes. I slipped up on the D flat major 7, just checking the time. We've got 4.5 minutes left. The idea here really, I imagine when I play one of them, like if I play the first one in a second, with that next chord coming in, you can probably hear the same idea with the equivalent intervals against the next chord, like ba-da-da-da, da-da-da. You see what I mean? Like you get used to the sound of the same intervals against the next chord, which is really good for phrasing, like when you're playing over chord changes, so that you can do like call and response based ideas. That's where that kind of practice helps. But also, right, getting away from going just in order, like, and starting to go, and it sounds more like a musical phrase, musical idea. On to the next way, number 4, we're varying the order again, and we're going to play with the rhythm a bit. We're going to do what's called like a chromatic lead-in. So we're going to have 3, 1, 7, 5, and then a chromatic lead-in on the and of 4. So we're going to come in on 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Where I click my finger, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Let me play the example against the track. 1, 2, 3, 4. See that again? So 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 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 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and... So what we've got is a chromatic note before the third, leading in like that, to beat 1. And that leads into the chord quite nicely. Again, you could sing it. I like that, and I like the chromatic note. I like coming in on the and of 4, just moving away from what we've done in 1, 2, and 3, like the first 3 exercises where we started on beat 1. That coming in on the and just helps push our idea along, and we're playing with the chords in a nicer way. I think it's more interesting. Our very final way for today is to use a quarter note triplet. This is a rhythm I really like, and we're going to take the 1 away because the 1's a a useful note, but it's also the very predictable note to go for. So we're going to have 3, 5, 7, and 9, where it's a dominant. We might have a flat 9. I think I put flat 9 in both instances, on the E flat 7 and the G7. So the quarter note triplet goes 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. It's quite a dramatic triplet, and my idea goes like this. 3, 5, 7, 9. think I played a wrong note on the B flat minor 7. Yeah. Flat 9. Flat 9. The idea here is to get used to that rhythm. Finishing on a colourful note as well. Colour note. Oh, sorry. See that colour note's really nice. We've come a long way since where we started, and all of those different ways of doing it, you're practicing so many things at the same time. We're up for time, I can see we've got 1 second left. There we go, end of time. So obviously you'd have to work up to doing something like that in 10 minutes, but we're practicing so much more than just arpeggios. I'd say we've just worked on our ear, ability to hear the chords and the individual notes of those chords, our fretboard knowledge and our harmonic knowledge, the first 8 bars of all the things you are and kind of internalizing the sound of that harmony, rhythm, and also being able to come up with lead lines that follow on from one another by using the same intervals. If you'd like more videos like today's kind of guided practice style, then let me know in the comments. And if this video has highlighted areas for you personally, then there's 2 videos on the screen that I think should help. One is about learning the intervals of your chords, the other is about arpeggio practice and my tips to work as musically as possible. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, you take care.